All right, how's it going, gentlemen? It's been a little bit of time since the last upload. I'm sorry about that. Holidays got in the way. And I had a girl up here for a while, so we were busy. Anyway, we got a push day today. I am going to start with some dumbbell flies to warm up. I don't think I'm going to film those because they're unilateral and they're just boring. So I'm not going to film those. And then I got incline dumbbell for 2 sets, a machine over there for 2 sets, and then I'll hit some more flies just because I like them. And then 5 sets of lateral raises, and we'll finish with some triceps. So not much else, man. We are bulking still, 3,500 calories a day, I think, close to that. I don't really track my macros like that currently because I'm working with a coach. So I obviously, like, it's good to know how many calories you're eating. So whenever we up the food, I just plug it all into MyFitnessPal and see what I'm sitting at. I think I'm at like 230 grams of protein, a lot of carbs, not very many fats. So yeah, man, that's what we're up to. So I will see you for our first set of dumbbell incline. All right. All right, I'm super happy with that last set. We got the hundreds for 10, pretty fire. I'm gonna try to hit him again for 8, 6 to 8. Sometimes I get way weaker after a set, and sometimes I keep my strength pretty good, but we'll just see. We'll just have to see, man.
Super fancy giant stadium? No? Where did they play at?
It was like,
Was it in the city?
yeah,
I wonder where they played.
I don't know where it was. And
Was it in a stadium though?
yeah,
Okay, so like felt like a professional soccer stadium.
yeah.
Because yeah, like the one in Seattle is like the same team, the Seahawks. So it's like a women's professional team.
Yeah.
Like that. Can't remember what they're called. They were back 5 years ago. But then they played at a rugby facility that was super nice and only 5 stands, you know. Okay, we got 10 days. Let's see, how's the body feel today?
Cool. Pretty good. All right. So I just did a set here. The rep range was 12. I got 11. The next number I'm supposed to hit is 10. So I'm going to lower the weight. Try to get 10. I full stacked this machine last week for like 8 with my lady friend, but the rep range was 12. So we're being a little bit conservative today. A couple notches under the full stack. And I use this bar across here because the narrow grip I get a lot of tricep, In the wide grip, I get a lot of front delt, so this is like a happy medium. So not quite 10. We got 8. That's fine. I'll write that down. Keep that in mind for next week. Good set though. All right, fellas, it's time to pay our dues to the lateral raise machine. I stand in it backwards, like I've said before. Helps me keep my neck upright better and my shoulders in a little bit better position. So yeah, got 5 sets here. This one's gonna look like the other 4. Probably only gonna film 1 or 2. Little rear view angle here. Little rear view angle for the one time, guys.
Anything to make your back leg stuff. Okay, now we're gonna do double switches, but we're gonna do 3 per side, okay? So you're gonna be on the wall, hop, 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 then switch.
What's up? All right, fellas. We're now on tricep pushdowns. We're actually going to do the methodology a little bit different today. We're going to start with a more squeezing set, and then I'm going to do close grip after those 2. So I'm going to do 2 like this with a rope, getting a really good squeeze at the bottom, a little bit lighter weight, and then I'll throw on more weight later and monkey it around. But right now I just want to put some blood in my triceps. All right, that was a good set. Same method here, same madness. Same method, same madness. Same circus, same monkeys. Nasty set inbound. Prepare yourselves. Bro. Oh my goodness. I think it's high time we pose down, fellas. I don't know about y'all. Oh my god. Does it look sick? Feel sick. Wow, dude, I feel pretty big. Saw that movement back there. Cool. I'm really happy with this look, dude. Coach and I are gonna pick a show soon. Hopefully prep starts in a couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. That'll be sick, dude. I'm competing naturally, obviously. I don't know, we haven't picked a show out yet, you know, so I don't know what federation or anything quite yet. I'm gonna kind of have Coach talk me through all that, but I'm pretty stoked, man. Be cool to see how shredded I can get, so. Alright, that's all I got for right now. I'll see you in the car. Alright, man. That was a pretty chill lift. That was pretty sick, dude. Wasn't nothing crazy though, right? We just did some freaking we did some dumbbell bench, inclined of course. That was pretty fire. We did some flies. You didn't see those, but they were done. We got some tricep pushdowns, both squeezing and non. We got lateral raises. Dude, my delts were pumped after those. The way I go about my lifts, they're kind of sectioned. So like I do push-pull legs up or lower. That's my split. But it's like my push days, I get kind of all of chest out of the way, and then I do all of shoulders, and then I do all of triceps. And that's pretty similar for every lift that I have. Like I don't really bounce around that much. So like the pumps are kind of segmented in a way. Like I had a crazy chest pump, and then I did the lateral raises. The chest pump kind of went away, but my shoulders got crazy pumped. And then I did triceps, shoulder pump went away a little bit, and then my triceps were crazy pumped. So I kind of like finishing with arm pumps, just because it's cool, feels cool, you know? You get to walk around and feel big for, 30 minutes afterward. That's always nice. But it would be cool to have like a perpetual pump, you know what I mean? Like if I could take a pill tomorrow that said, you know, you're just pumped all over, I would do it, bro. I would do it, bro. You know, potentially not in one or two areas. I think we know what I'm talking about, but you know, generally that would be pretty sick. Anyways, yeah, the shoulders were pumped to oblivion, which was sick. It was nice. Yeah, dude, like I said, the holidays are over. I had a girl up here, but I was locked in while she was up here, so that was cool, you know. Got to stay locked. So I've been locked in pretty hard for about a week, you know, after kind of slacking a little bit during the holidays, not gonna lie. I still got bigger and leaner during the holidays though. I just think that's a little bit because of just the consistency that I've been having with the diet and everything, that like over the holidays when I was eating kind of trashy a couple days of the week, I was actually eating under my bulking calories, so I was losing a little bit of fat too. Not much, obviously. Like I'm not visibly leaner than I was 2 weeks ago, but like felt pretty cool. Got a little bit lighter. And then I've been really vascular lately, which has been weird. I've been having like ab veins every once in a while, but my abs aren't that defined at the moment. So I don't know what's going on. But that's been cool, seeing new veins and stuff pop up. I've never been this big for sure, ever in my life. Or probably, this is also probably closest to the leanest I've been. I got really, really lean over the summer. I bet I'm just about 1 or 2 body fat percentages higher than that. So I feel great. I'm happy with my look. I want to add a little bit more size to my legs before I compete, obviously. I don't know that that's going to be super difficult. Coach and I added a few sets on my lower days, I think. So I think those will probably grow pretty soon. And I'm eating a lot. Like we're eating like a horse right now, bro. It's out of hand. But it's in hand because it's all like I'm supposed to be eating it, but it's kind of crazy sometimes. Sometimes late at night I'm like, bro, I don't want to eat beef and rice again. And then I picture my coach's face deep in my brain, and I hear him go, "Oh, you didn't want to eat your meal? That's why you're 0.5 pounds lighter this week, idiot." And then I get up out of bed and I eat beef and rice, and then I cry a little bit while I'm eating it. Other than that, though, it's been pretty good. So, do I have anything deep to talk about today? Do I have anything earth-shattering and groundbreaking that I need to bring forth towards your attention? Not really, man. Not really. Life's been good lately, dude. The great lock-in is upon us. A lot of people talk about the winter arc being stupid. I'm kind of with that group. I think it's corny. I think the winter arc is corny. But hey, bro, whatever will make you lock in, do it. Whatever you got to tell if you have to shave your head in order to lock in, go for it. I don't think you probably need to do that. I've shaved my head before. I've buzzed my hair before. My character as a human being did not change whatsoever. If anything, I was just a bigger jerk. So, it's, winter arc's definitely not for the faint of heart, bro. Winter arc is not for the faint of heart. You cannot just mess around and do a winter arc. You totally can. I'm lying. You totally can. It's probably not very difficult. But, and the New Year's coming around. That's another thing, dude. I never make New Year's resolutions. Because it was a year ago today also. So, like, who cares? But again, dude, whatever will give you that motivation, whatever will get you into the gym or, like, locked in on work or reading your Bible or just, like, expanding your brain or your body in some way, whatever you got to force into your little noggin to make you do that, go for it, bro. And there's also something to be said along with that you don't always need motivation. You know what I mean? Sometimes the motivation will meet you at the end of the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a runner whatsoever. I am not a runner whatsoever. If you told me to run 10 miles, there would be absolutely nothing I could tell myself to motivate me to run those miles, because I don't want to do them. But I promise you, at the end of those 10 miles, I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel like I just ran 10 miles, bro. 10 miles? Are you kidding me? That's sick. I'm not going to be thinking that until the moment I cross the 10-mile mark. And that's what the gym is for some people, bro. Like, some people talk about, like bodybuilders are so disciplined. And Alex Hormozy made this point, which I thought was a good point. Like, they're not disciplined. They want to be there. They wouldn't have it any other way. Like, to the general public, that is very disciplined. Waking up at 5 a.m. and crushing a meal and going to the gym, that looks to the naked eye, to the normal person, I don't mean normal person like anti-gym cells, like anti gym people. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I just mean like to the average human being, someone waking up early and getting their goals done right away seems like a lot of discipline. But it isn't, because they want to be there. Like they wouldn't wake up later if you let them. Like if you told tomorrow, like there's some dude wakes up at 5 a.m. every day, crushes a meal, goes to the gym, does his cardio, all that stuff. Sam Sulek, let's just use him for an example. If you told Sam Sulek, hey bro, guess what? Tomorrow you don't have to go to the gym and you won't miss any gains. He's still gonna go because he wants to go. He likes going. And I'm sure there are days where Sam doesn't want to go to the gym and he still goes. That's where the discipline is. That's where it lies. But most days he wants to go, so he goes. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to kind of just like mind-numbingly do stuff until it's part of your routine. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that kind of stuff gives you an extra sense of accomplishment when you're done with it. Because if you didn't want to go and then you went, it feels even greater than if you just were like, I'm going to go to the gym today, you felt nothing about it, and then you went. You know, if you don't want to go and you go anyway, that's sick. That's cool. You just did something that required discipline. And that discipline adds up over time, and then it turns into motivation because you just want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And also, along with the gym, dude, I'm yapping like an animal right now. Dude, the results that you get in the gym week to week, that's what keeps me coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love seeing myself get bigger. I love seeing myself get leaner or stronger or whatever it may be at the time, whatever goal I'm chasing. I love that incremental change. You know what I mean? Like if I could wake up tomorrow, I think, and just look as good as an IFBB pro, I don't know if I'd want to. Because then the amount that I could gain after that is so much smaller. But from now till I get to that point, I have so much to grow. Like I have so much to accomplish myself. That's what keeps me coming back, is seeing that I am making changes to my body through my own willpower. Willpower Fitness, by the way. DM me for coaching. Yeah, man. So if it's the new year, it's a little bit past the new year right now. It's the new year. If you're thinking, man, dude, this new year, I just want to get into the gym. I don't know if I'm motivated enough. Don't worry, bro. You'll find the motivation. Just go in. Just go in. If you walk into a gym, it's going to be tough for you to turn around and walk out. Like, you're going to want to do something once you're in there. So just do something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, good. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Also, I hope I don't sound like pushy and rude and like get off your lazy ass and go do something. That's not the kind of vibe I'm giving off. I'm trying to give off. Excuse me. I don't know what vibe I'm giving off. I just want you guys to watch this video and be like, yeah, I should go to the gym. Yeah, that's the vibe. So if you didn't feel like that, then I didn't mean it. But I did mean it. I meant it like that. So if you didn't feel it like that, it wasn't for you. All right, dude. What else do we got going on? I'm almost back to the crib. Be good. Call your mom. Be nice to everybody around you all the time. Be a good person. Compliment people. Compliment people, dude. If you see a guy who has nice shoes, be like, yeah, bro, nice shoes. He will remember that forever. He will always think back to the time. Those will be his favorite shoes moving forward. You know what I mean? Make somebody's day. Make somebody's week. You can make somebody's year, depending on what you did, you know? So just, there you go, man. There you go. Not much else to say, guys. Be good. God bless. Have a good one. Love you.